Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. Things are starting to heat up in Los Angeles, and not just because of the California sun. Word on the street is that two of the Dodgers' biggest names, Teoscar Hernandez and Mookie Betts, might have gotten into it behind the scenes. Now, before we jump to conclusions, nothing has been officially confirmed by the front office. But sources close to the team are hinting at a serious disagreement, possibly even a physical altercation, that has led to both players being quietly removed from the active roster. That's right. The buzz around Dodger Stadium isn't about their playoff push. It's about this behind-the-scenes tension that could have serious ripple effects. And fans, they're shocked. Nobody saw this coming, especially not between two pairs of the most respected names on the roster. Now, let's break this down. Mookie Betts isn't just a superstar. He's the face of the franchise. Ever since arriving in LA, he's been the consummate professional, a leader, a workhorse, and the kind of guy you build a clubhouse around. Teoscar Hernandez, on the other hand, has been one of the breakout stars this season. His power at the plate has turned heads, and many were saying he was the unsung hero of the lineup. So what could possibly cause two players of that caliber to butt heads so badly that the team would feel the need to step in and separate them? Some insiders are suggesting a power struggle. Others say it might have been a personal matter that boiled over during a particularly tense stretch of games. Either way, it's not a good look. The Dodgers are famously tight-lipped when it comes to internal issues, but actions speak louder than words. Both Betts and Hernandez were noticeably absent from the dugout in their latest home series, and manager Dave Roberts gave an unusually vague explanation, calling it a team decision. Now, if this were just one player missing time, you might chalk it up to rest or minor injury. But two stars at the same time, with no concrete update, that's when fans start to wonder. And let's be honest, this isn't some rookie drama. These are seasoned veterans who know how to carry themselves. So for something to reach this level, it had to be serious, or at least serious enough that the Dodgers felt compelled to act. Let's talk locker room dynamics for a second. Every team has its share of disagreements, especially during a long season. But what separates championship caliber clubs is their ability to handle conflict internally. That's what makes this situation so intriguing. The Dodgers have always been a model of stability. You don't often hear about clubhouse drama coming out of LA like you do with other big market teams, which is why this rumor is so jarring. If Betts and Hernandez really did clash, and if it led to disciplinary action or separation from the roster, then we're not talking about just a heated conversation. We're talking about something that could shake the foundation of this team. Heading into the most important stretch of the season, digging deeper, some fans are speculating that tension had been building for weeks. There were subtle signs, on-field interactions that seemed colder than usual. Post-game pressers where one would avoid mentioning the other, even rumors that they weren't speaking in the clubhouse. It's easy to dismiss those things in isolation, but in hindsight, maybe they were warning signs. When you're around a team every day, little shifts in behavior stand out. Beat reporters have even mentioned that both players have been unusually short with the media lately, which only adds fuel to the fire. And while the organization remains mum, the fan base is left piecing together a puzzle that nobody asked for. And here's where things get really interesting. With both players sidelined, even temporarily, what does this mean for the Dodgers moving forward? We're talking about losing two crucial bats, two defensive anchors, and two clubhouse leaders. The timing couldn't be worse. The playoff race is tightening, and the margin for error is razor thin. Without Betts setting the tone at the top of the lineup and Hernandez delivering clutch hits, this team suddenly looks a lot more vulnerable. It's the kind of distraction that can derail a championship campaign. And if the dispute isn't resolved quickly, or if it festers, it could force the front office to make a move that no one thought would be necessary. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Some are even whispering that this could lead to a trade. Yes, a trade. It sounds wild, but think about it. If the chemistry is broken beyond repair, and if management has to choose between two stars, someone might be on their way out. Hernandez is in a contract year, which makes him the more likely candidate, but imagine the message that sends. Shipping off a guy who's been one of your best hitters because of internal beef. That's a headline waiting to happen. On the flip side, if the issue lies more with Betts, that's an even bigger bombshell. He's the franchise cornerstone, but no one, not even a superstar, is immune to consequences if things have really spiraled. Of course, it's also possible. Now, this is all being overblown. Maybe there was a heated exchange, but nothing beyond the normal fire that comes from passionate players pushing each other. Maybe the team is just being cautious, giving both guys a breather to let cooler heads prevail. We've seen teams do that before, quietly de-escalating situations to avoid them becoming public. If that's the case, then we might see both players back in the lineup soon, and this will all be remembered as a what-if moment. But until that happens, the speculation isn't going anywhere. Not with the stakes this high and the spotlight this bright. What fans are craving right now is clarity. The longer the silence from the Dodgers front office continues, the louder the rumors will get. Social media is already ablaze with theories, and the story is starting to pick up national attention. The Dodgers, like any smart organization, usually play the long game, but in this case, they may need to step in and address the situation head on. Even if it's just to deny the rumors, even if it's just to say it has nothing to see here, people want something. Because when your two-star players vanish from the roster without a word, it creates a vacuum. And in baseball, a vacuum never stays empty for long. In the meantime, the rest of the team is left to pick up the pieces. Players are being asked about the absence. Coaches are dancing around questions. And the fans, they're watching every move, reading between every line, and waiting for the next clue. It's the kind of drama that belongs in the off-season, not smack dab in the middle of a playoff race. But here we are. Whether this is a minor speed bump or the start of something much bigger, one thing's for sure. The Dodgers clubhouse is under the microscope like never before. And for a team chasing October glory, that's the last place you want to be. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.